just remind players, please, we're going to need to see James in the office after the match for practice. Afternoon, same sort of format as we had this morning. We'll see James afterwards.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Hotel Marinella in Sofia in Bulgaria for this quarter-final match. We're down to the last 8 players in this 2026 WSF Championship, and we have Joel Connolly from Northern Ireland who will take on Wang Xingbo from China. Derek Kiley here with you right throughout the day. We've got quarterfinals now at 10 a.m. in the local time here in Sofia. And at 4 p.m. this afternoon we'll have the semi-finals. The final will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Our referee for this match is from Germany. It's Mr. Michael Schaefer. He will be in charge of this game. The results last night, pretty impressive. Sebastian Milewski, a 4-2 winner over Kalen Patel. Joel playing here, knocked out Prin Ratmutka from Thailand. Stuart Carrington, a 4-1 winner against Ashley Hugel. Wang Xingbo playing here, a 4-3 winner in a deciding frame against Dean Young. Hamad Mia, well, he was a 4-2 winner over Yu Kui Chang. Ashley Carty, an impressive 4-0 winner over Rodian Juddins. Yuhang Wang was also a 4-0 winner against Simon Blackwell, and Ryan Davies, a 4-0 winner against Mark Joyce. So as we await the start of play here in this quarter-final session, I'm looking forward to what should be a very, very good game of snooker. 2 players, completely different style. It's the opening frame. Joel Connolly to break. Best of 7 frames. Sorry, Wang Xingbo to break. Best of 7 frames. We've seen Wang play in this championship. We saw him go all the way to the final in the junior championship, eventually losing out to Michael Larkov. He's an extremely talented player. And I've known Joel for a few years now. Very good player. Very strong on the Northern Ireland Billiards and Snooker Association, the NIBSA Tours, winning an event, getting to finals, semi-finals. So he's been very consistent all year long. Well, that's a pretty impressive opening pot. Wow. No hanging around there, but he's knocking the brown. No, it doesn't. It stays out. It could so easily have got into the pocket. And as it stayed there now, it's pretty useful for Wang. And you've got to remember, in recent years, Northern Irish snooker has just gone through the roof. 3 current tour professionals, Robbie McGuigan, Jordan Brown, and of course the incredibly talented Mark Allen. And that's a beautiful shot for position, and immediately Wang Xinbo, who loves to dominate the table, likes to get off to a quick start, has got the opportunity to do just that. So I'll be watching out on the other three tables in this quarterfinal, see how the other matches are going. What a couple of weeks we've had here in Sofia. The Junior Championship was exciting, full of top talent, but this main event has been packed full of high quality players. And the women's event, we got to see Baya Liu at her very, very best. So it's been a wonderful festival of snooker here in Sofia. So all the people in China that are with us this morning, good morning, and to the supporters of Joel in Northern Ireland, very good morning as well. And to everybody else, of course, we're here for these two sessions today in the build-up to tomorrow's WSF final for 2026. And the winner will earn a spot on the World Snooker Tour. I didn't get probably the best that he could have. He's got this red to the bottom right. It's a difficult enough cut. He's got the red possibly to the top left as well. These are difficult shots, very missable, but this kid doesn't miss many shots. It's another beautiful shot. He's got that red up there to work with.
Goal. 33.
He has a very impressive cue action, Wang Xinbo. Very smooth. Already got 33 points on board here. And the match is only 7 minutes old, so I'll tell you that he gets around the table very quickly at times. I think the most striking thing about Wang Xinbo is his position of play is just fantastic to watch. Well, just as I say that, well, no, that's fine. I thought it was just going to run a little bit further below the black. It's got that red to the left. That should pop to the right corner pocket. It's got the red just to the left of the pink, that will pot into the corner pocket as well. I'm a bit surprised that he did that, to be honest. He didn't really need to. And yes, he's been unlucky, but he put himself in an unnecessary position here. He had 2 balls available. So I think that was an error on Wang's behalf there. He should maybe have played those 2 loose reds first. Didn't need to go into them. I suppose he felt, if I get in here and get the right split, I'll just finish this frame, but that's changed things. And that's the price he pays, and Joel gets his first opportunity here. So Joel wouldn't have expected to get back to the table so quickly, but he's back in now. He has to take advantage of this opportunity. It's a good opening red. So the green ball for position. He's overhit this slightly. Needs to slow down, and in the end he could have done with it a fraction more. Well, nothing doing into the bottom left pocket. Good recovery. Needs to cue ball too. Well, will he take on the brown? That's the question. I think the answer, I think he needs to be very positive in this match. He's rolled up behind. I think what I've noticed with Wang Xingbo, if you get a chance and you're very positive, I saw it in the final when Michael Larkov really attacked the game and really attacked his opponent, and Wang just couldn't deal with it on that occasion. So the mindset would be, if you get a chance, a real chance, you should try and keep him away from the table as long as possible. Early days. First couple of minutes of this opening frame in this quarter-final match here in Sofia. And I know Joel, he's got lots of different ways of playing. He can play a very solid safety game, or he can play a very attacking game. He's got that. That is immaculate. What an incredible pot. And he's very unlucky not to get better position, but what a fantastic pot that was. He has got the green ball. Very unlucky not to just get a better opportunity at the black ball here. 42 points in front.
Green ball.
65 points available after this shot.
Ball.
Well, that's an excellent safety shot.
Blue ball.
And that's an excellent response. Very good shot. Extremely good shot. And three of the reds now very portable. Two on the cushions. The green out of commission at the moment. So down off the bottom cushion and maybe try and hit the red on the left rail is an option. Also the red at the bottom cushion here. Again, a very good shot. Might be a bad idea to try and release that red on the left, but he decides, no, I'm not going to do that. So still plenty of points on the table available to Joel if he gets a chance. If he gets another chance, he really needs to take it. Oh, just catches the right of the middle pocket, and that's a little unlucky. Chance here for Joel. We see him pot those so often, you don't expect him to miss them, but you can't get them all. And suddenly, Joel Connolly has another big chance. The pink will pot to the right corner pocket. Obviously the blue is a target. The black, another shot that's available, but the blue is fine. He's not played the best shot there, Joe, but he's kind of got away with that. He's got the pink now. He hasn't had much time on the table. We must remember that because the early stages of this opening frame was dominated by Wang Xingbo. So he's looking to take this red off the cushion here. If you're going to do that, this is an excellent angle.
7.
No, didn't fancy the shot on the bottom.
Sure, economic.
He's brought the green into play. Just the difficulty of these two balls on the cushion. Very low scoring opening frame here, so this is in the balance. So Joel looking to take this one on just slightly off the cushion. A very tricky shot, but he feels he has to take this opportunity. He's missed it, but it's bounced away from the pocket. He has been fortunate that so easily could have jammed in front of the pocket. Well, it was enough pace that he knew he would be going back up the table, but Joel will fancy a shot at this. Not sure if he can get to the red on the left. If he could, it would be an opportunity as well, but he's going to try and take this to the bottom right. Oh, he's unlucky. That wasn't far away at all. So looking around the other tables, on table number 6 in this quarterfinals, it's Sebastian Miloweski who leads Ryan Davies by a frame to nil. Superb putt. You just get a couple of chances and you've got to take them. It's been a scrappy enough end to this frame. There's still a long way to go yet for Wang here. Hamid Mia 1 up on Yu Hang Wang on table 2. Not a very good shot.
Thank you. Frame 5, looking at the bill.
So 40 points in front after this shot. There'll be just 43 available. So an important pot this. And beautifully struck. So
10.
one snooker required. Ashley Carty 1 up on Stuart Carrington. So the opening frames, with the exception of this table, every one of the 4 tables has a frame completed. This one is very close to being completed. Well, that should be enough to seal the opening frame here. Joel is still looking to continue. No, he's looked at it, he said, no, I'm not going to do that. And it's the opening frame goes to Wang Xinbo, who leads by 1 frame to 0.
Miss, you want 4. Miss, you want 4. Thank you. Second frame. Joe Connolly to break.
So Joel Conley breaking off in the second frame, trails by 1 frame to 0. winner of this match will meet either Ryan Davies or Sebastian Milewski in the semi-finals. Well, it's 3 shots that Wang has played like that have been absolutely perfect. In the other matches, Stuart Carrington and Ashley Carty will play the winner of Hamid Mia and Yuhang Wang.
Touching ball.
So touching ball makes a huge difference. Just looking into where he'd like to put this cue ball. He can use anywhere he likes, as long as he plays away from the touching ball and bridging over all the reds here. Nice pace on this shot. Doesn't nick off the brown. Well, that's scattered a few balls, and one ball that will matter to Joel Connolly is the one that's close to that top right hand pocket. Normal circumstances, Joel will be potting these for fun, but it's a different scenario here. But it's an early chance.
One.
Well, that's played at a lovely pace. Still has this red to the top right. Fantastic cue power there to come all the way down the table. Straight away up the table, knowing that was going in. Fantastic angle on the black here for Joel. He's really got to smash into these. Well, 1 or 2 balls come loose, but not the split he would have liked. But he still has this red. That's not going to find the pocket.
Joel Connolly. 12.
Looks like he may have covered the red in the balk area, but was very bright opening to the opening frame from Wang, and then it got a little bogged down. Very close to getting that. Would have been fabulous position on the black as well. So the red is tempting to the top left corner pocket for Joel. This is going to come back up. Where is it going to stop is the question, and I think it's going to stop. Well, it's just run on a small bit, but an opportunity here for Wang to take this to the top right pocket, into the corner pocket. It's not such a huge advantage laying the snooker here because it's such a big target to hit, and with the pink out of the way, it's not difficult to roll down to the pack of reds. Well, could have taken it onto the top right, decided to play safe, he has. Shouldn't have any problems here, Joel. Just got to get the pace of that cue ball spot on. And that is like a very good shot, and it is. This red is just, is this red available to the left centre? I think it is. And that's plumb in the middle. I think the red at the top of the group, top of that cluster, will pot to the left corner pocket. So clearly, in potting this red, he can play into the pack of reds and try and open this table up a little more. I'm going to try and screw back from this. The pink is the target, I would imagine, but the backup of the other three ball colours are there as well. Well, he's split plenty balls there. He's overrun the cue ball. Now, the last time he played the snooker, it wasn't a worthwhile thing really. It was a big target, but now the target is still big, yeah, but there's the way the ball is split there, there's a possibility that Joe may leave him something on, and that's the thinking of Wang Xingbo at the moment.
Wang Xingbo, 6.
Ashley Carty now 2 frames in front. He's so unlucky there. That was almost perfect. That is very, very unlucky for Joel Connolly. Getting that double kick off the bottom cushion. Ryan Davies has pulled the frame back. It's 1-1 in his match with Sebastian Milewski. It was a tricky little starting red in this visit, but Wayne just making sure of the pot. He's got to make sure of the pot here as well, because this is a dangerous attempt. Well, the red to the left will pot to the bottom left-hand pocket.
8.
He'd like to get the pink back around on this end of the table. He'll be happy enough with that, Will Wang. And get to the left-hand side of the table. It's like a line-up to the right. So he's looking at the green. There's lots of pots into the right corner pocket, not so many to the left. The red sticking out at the end of that line of 4 balls will pot. Well, he's played that very well. Nice pace on that. In potting this red, it opens up one or two more balls just behind the cue ball. So plotting his way around this particular visit. Nice little shot with the black.
21.
Bit more difficult this time. Bit of distance between the cue ball and the object ball. He'll try and just have a little stun run through there, a little touch through. He's done that again very nicely.
9.
Every time he removes one, it opens up the table a little bit more. He'd like to do something with those three reds together, but he's got tons of options here. But this is a good angle if he wants to do something. Indeed, goes into them and has been very unlucky there.
36.
It was around about this time in the opening frame where he broke down on the break. This is a lot tidier in terms of the spread of the balls, and the opening frame is pretty scrappy and messy. So again, clever use of the red ball there to hold for the other red to this left corner pocket. So obviously not as clear through to this red that he would have liked. So safety shot in the break.
Bouncing ball. 44.
Well, this is a pretty important shot for Joel. Well, that red will go into this corner pocket. He's got a way back up the table behind the black here. Well, catches the black. He wouldn't have wanted to do that. Yuhang Wang has pulled the frame back on Hamad Mia, so 1 frame apiece now. Great effort from Joel. Good cue ball for safety in mind, and wasn't far away there. Well, he'll want a big bounce here because it's a frame winning opportunity. He's got a good bounce and a bit of a roll. He's got the yellow to the right centre. He's got the brown to the top right. So a couple of choices here for Wang Xingbo. That's an excellent pot.
Three. Four.
He pots this and gets the pink back on its spot. It certainly helps in terms of positional play with the remaining reds. It's got the black up there out in the open, so this is a chance to secure the second frame here in Sofia. If he takes the black, he'll be looking at a straight shot down into his corner pocket, so he's well in charge of the frame here. Wang at this after those couple of pots, he's tied that up. Joe needs several snookers. I think we know what's coming next, but I don't think it'll make any difference. He might possibly try and cut it into the middle pocket.
25.
He tells what a beautiful shot that was. Pressure off though. Frame one. No split those shots a little looser. So I'd be interested to see what it does with the
33.
brown ball to try and dislodge this blue. A couple of shots away yet.
35.
Wang Xingbo, the runner-up in the junior championship, flying high, unlucky with that. trying to use the green to get that blue towards that centre pocket. He's playing high here as well, and he's leading this match
42.
by 2-0 now, and Joel finds himself in a similar situation that he was in the last 16.
47.
He's 2-0 down. He's got to win 4 more frames to get his place in the semi-final, but this is a tough opponent, and he started off pretty well, so it's Wang Xingbo who leads by 2-0.
Thank you. Set frame. Bouncing water.
Frame number 3. Wang Xingbo to break. Leads by 2-0. I don't think Joel can afford to lose this frame because no, there's a long way to go in snooker. Everybody knows anything can happen in snooker. and Joel is an excellent player, but he's had so little time on the table. He probably, you know, feels a little cold coming in. Needs to get some time on the table to warm up into this match. Ashley Carty 2-0 up on Stuart Carrington. Almost a perfect safety shot there from Wang Xingbo. It's a very good shot from Joel Connolly. Yu Hang Wang, 45 points to 0 up in the third frame. It's 1 frame apiece between Yu Hang and Hamad Mia. Well, Stuart Carrington is playing in this third frame, and he'll pull a frame back here, almost certainly. He's on a 69 break as we speak. A very tight frame between Sebastian Miloweski and Ryan Davies. So touching ball here for Joel, so he'll be pleased about that. Another good shot from Joel Connolly. We're looking to glance off this red and put the cue ball as close to the green as he possibly can here, the yellow as well. It depends how thin he catches this. Oh, he got it pretty thin. Got it too thin. That makes it slightly easier for Joel to play this shot. Let's left it a little short. Stuart Carrington has indeed won that frame, so it's now Ashley Carty who's leading by 2 frames to 1. Wow, that is a brave shot and a fantastic pot. There's not much you can do about that. He's just putting these long pots for fun in this match. So a really excellent shot from this young man. So blue, if he gets this, he opens up some good possibilities in this visit to the table.
Six. Seven.
Doesn't hang about going into the pack. He's tried to split the reds very early in the opening two frames. He's got a red down by the black spot, but just taking a look at where he needs to hit if he's going to go into these. And if he hits the pink ball pretty full-faced, it will spread quite a few reds here. So looking to power his way into this pack of reds. Well, he's just decided and changed his mind at the last second because he was looking at that pink ball and the other red, and he's come for this red at the bottom of the group of reds that are protecting the pink at the moment. So looking to go back for the blue ball here. Splits one or two. Cue ball,
13.
well, it's below the red, but there is a red up the table. Ryan Davies and Sebastian Widowiecki tied at 55 points each and a frame each. So, good old battle going on table 6. Too well to get on the red ball without crashing into any of the balls in the baulk area. When Wang Xingbo gets going, it's a pleasure to watch him work around the table. That's a very good shot, brings the pink into open play.
24.
Black ball game in that third frame between Ryan Davies and Sebastian. Milwaukee. And it's been potted by Ryan Davis. He leads now by 2 frames to 1. It's immaculate snooker at the moment.
71. 8.
Oh, he's missed that. And I couldn't see him missing the way he was cueing, but he's given Joel an opportunity here to come back into this frame. All these frames are important, but I think for Joel this is crucial, this frame. Doesn't want to see Wang Zimbo go 3 frames ahead. He doesn't want to do anything too reckless. Still an awful lot of reds on the table. Oh, how did that stay out? That is incredible. Also, it's going to be a huge opportunity for Wang Zimbo to go a long way to securing this 3rd frame. He was very unlucky there, Joel. This has gone a long way further than he would have wanted. This is moving as well, but it's fine, it'll hold up.
6. 4. 7. 5.
Wang Zimbo in control of this frame, this 3rd frame, this very important frame, in particular for Joel. He'll be hoping for something to get back in here. He was so unlucky not to see that red fall.
Here, 34. 10. 17. One. 18.
So now in a very strong position.
Four.
A very strong position. 5 reds remaining, 56-point lead. 67 points still available. Now there's a few tricky little shots to come here, and it can go wrong. But at the moment he's cueing so well, it's hard to see that happen. Well, Wang will be disappointed that they did not bounce off the cushion a little bit more. 62 points in front. $67 points available. Frame ball, you'd feel. That's perfect.
32. Single 72.
So snooker required, but a long way to go here for Joel to get back into this frame. Just cannot afford not to take a high value ball with the pots. Nothing really there for him. Well, that would be that. You'd feel there's no way back in this frame for Joel. Just hasn't had any table time. Too many snookers required now. It's very impressive stuff. It's hard to argue with this. Very solid, consistent potting.
And the frame.
So Wang Zimbo again dominates the frame. He's one frame away from a semi-final place. Joel Connolly needs to win all the remaining frames. He's in a lot of trouble here. We'll be back with frame 4 very shortly. But at the moment, it's Wang Zimbo who leads by 3 frames to 0. So it's a critical time for Joel here in this fourth frame. Let me tell you, this young man is a battler. He's got a battle on his hands here, and when you see shots like that on a consistent basis, it's not easy. Well, he's left this one short, I think. Has he got enough on it? So it's a foul. Much better pace on this. So yet again a touching ball. And that certainly opened up the Reds. Good attacking safety shot. Positive thinking from Joel Connolly. Has to keep his positivity here. Well, he misses the pot, but he was extremely lucky to get back up there. Brushing the paint on 2 or 3 balls there, and what has Joel got here? You can see the way the Reds are scattered everywhere. This is such a dangerous shot for Joel. And how lucky was Wang to get the cue ball into that position. Wondering So many reds there. There is this red to this bottom right hand pocket. It's extremely difficult.
6.
He's got away with it a bit here, Joel. It's hard to believe that there wasn't anything easy available after that. Well, he still picks up a pot and gets the right side of the blue. Ominous signs here if he can get in and keep this visit to the table going, because he has dominated the opening 3 frames, and he's dominated it because he's got in and put up a nice couple of points, gave him the cushion to make his way through the latter stages of the frame very comfortably. Well, Stuart Carrington is on the way to making that match all square. He trails by 2 frames to 1, but well in charge of the 4th frame, so that looks like it's going to go to 2-2. Ryan Davis on the brink of going 3-1 up. Yu Hang Wang 2-1 up against Haman Mia at the moment.
Seven.
I'm presuming pink, the top red at the top of the table, gets himself into a nice position down the table again. The winner of this game will play the winner of Ryan Davies and Sebastian Maleski. Well, it's a great effort to release a few more balls down there. He won't be happy about where the pink has ended up, but so many available reds. There's a chance to free the pink ball here. Should be going back to the blue ball, but should a little nick on the pink would free it up. It doesn't have the angle to touch it.
26.
But the red below the pink will pot, and that's significant. Well, it looks like it will pot to the bottom right. Just looking at it again, it doesn't. Ryan Davies has won that fourth frame. He leads by 3 frames to 1. So black indeed spots on the pink spot. Stuart Carrington will level his match at 2 frames apiece, trailing by 2-1, but in fact he has just won that frame. So it's 2 frames apiece now between Ashley Carty and Stuart Carrington.
40.
Wang Xingbo getting very, very close to winning this match and booking his place in the semi-final.
$45.
75 points still available. 57-point lead here is huge. Also a lovely bit of cue ball control there from Wang as he gets ever closer to the semi-final at 4 o'clock this afternoon, local time here in Sofia in this WSF Championship. Joe Conley, who got to the quarterfinals of the junior event, looks like he'll be leaving at the quarterfinal of the main event, but he can hold his head high. He's played very well. He just hasn't had a chance this morning. And when he did get a chance, they weren't great. So he didn't have any clear chance. Didn't have much time at the table. He'd be bitterly disappointed. He's a lovely lad. But he would be a very honest snooker player, and he'd admit that there's not a whole lot you can do about this when this man is in this kind of form. Five reds remain. This black will be match ball. you would feel this red will secure the frame?
59.
I've seen no way back for Joel in this situation.
60.
We are streaming another match, of course, on table 2. It's Yuhan Wang who plays Hamid Miyah. Wang leading by 2 frames to 1 at the moment. You can stay in touch with all the information you could possibly need on the WPBSA Snooker Scores website. This match coming to an end.
$68. $75. $76.
Pretty impressive way to wrap up your match.
$83. Yeah. What? $84.
So we'd like to go out with a century. He's got a bit of work to do to achieve that.
$90.
What an incredible shot that was. Well, very well played. So possible 1-2-1.
96.
2 pots away from the century.
$109. $103. $108.
Extremely impressive performance from Wang Xingbo. Disappointing for Joel. Needs this black for a 1-2-1 clearance and a 4-0 victory here in the Hotel Maranello. That's an excellent performance and well appreciated by Joel Connolly. Disappointing for the Northern Ireland player. You can't argue much about it though. You know, there's a little bit of a comfort in knowing that you didn't lose it in a tight match where you should have won. You really didn't get close to this Chinese sensation. Wang Xingbo is in the semi-final. He will play the winner of the game between Ryan Davis and Sebastian Miloweski. At the moment, Ryan Davis leads that one by 3 frames to 1. It's all square between Carrington and Carty, and Yuhan Wang leads against Hamid Miyah by 2 frames to 1. Well, you know, They'll be very happy in China. They'll be bitterly disappointed in Northern Ireland, but it was hard to argue with it. It was a fantastic performance from Wang Xingbo. He makes his way through to the 4 o'clock semi-finals here at this 2026 WSF Championships. We'll be back for the semi-finals of 4. We'll keep an eye on both of those matches and see how they go. We'll be able to go from one table to the other for that. But for me, Derek Cody, and from Alex in the production area, we'll be back to you at 4 o'clock